Hello guys, today we will learn about conditional formatting. Conditional formatting means formatting the cells inside Google Sheet based upon certain conditions or changing the format of the cells based upon uh, predefined rules. So formatting usually we understand it means changing the visual presentation of the cells, but it also means that changing the appearance of the content inside cells means making it bold, italic, striking it through, etc. So we will learn today like how we can do different kind of formatting based upon certain predefined rules. So for that we have a recruitment tracker, a sample recruitment tracker. So these are the basic candidate details still here, and here technical test score, and then personality score, then whether he has passed in technical test or not, or what is the final status. So we can do certain formatting on this, like if the candidate is rejected, we will strike through. If he's passed in technical test, then we will make it green. If he has failed, then red. And depending upon his or her personality score marks, we will do red, yellow, and green. Similar kind of conditional formatting we will do for technical test score, and we will try to reference it with cell, and marking yellow to the cells where date of birth is after 1995. So we will start this with recruitment tracker, and everything we will build from a scratch. What I meant was how the final sheet will look like. It will roughly look like this. So let's start building it from a scratch. So there are multiple ways to reach to the conditional formatting. So I will show you those. So the first is you select the range where you want to apply conditional formatting. Then you go to format. Then you go to conditional formatting. Then since you have already selected the range, so it will open up a box over here and it has selected the range. And then here you have to define the various rules on which you will do the formatting, and based upon these rules what format you want to apply, that you can control from here. So this is a single color window. You can also do color scaling. So I have covered in detail in another video which you can refer, and I will also put the description towards the end of the video. Okay, so this is one way of reaching to conditional formatting. Another can be, you can go to either text color option and then go to conditional formatting. It will open the same box over here, or you can open this fill color and then go to conditional formatting. Okay. And another is you select the range where you want to apply the conditional formatting and then do a right click and then go to view more sales action and then go to conditional formatting. So these are the four methods to reach to conditional formatting box from where you can control the various formatting rules. So let's start building it for this. So technical test, which is pass or fail. Okay. So if it is mentioned pass, then we will make it green. If it is mentioned fail, then we will mark it as red. You could have also done it through drop down, where kind of conditional formatting is default while drop down setting, so that you can refer in my video. But since here we are studying conditional formatting, so we will do it through here. Go to format, go to conditional formatting. So it has selected the range, and one rule is format cell is not empty. So if the cell is not empty, it will mark it as green. So that is the default. We can also change it like mark is at orange. Okay. Uh, if the cells is not empty in this range. Okay. We have also multiple rules. Is empty, then we have certain based conditions, then we have date based rules, then we have greater than, less than, equal to, in between, etc. So these are number based condition, and then we have custom formula, so which is very powerful. So let's apply is empty. Okay. So and then for empty, mark it as let's say dark green. So So since there is nothing empty over here, so it has not marked anything as green, but let's make it empty. So you can see this is a kind of dynamic in nature. So I have marked it empty, and the predefined rule is when a cell is empty in I6 to I25, then please mark it green. Okay. So I'm restoring it to the previous values, and here from here you can delete the rule, remove rule. Okay, so I'm removing this. So let's mark it as pass as green and fail as red. Okay, I have selected it. Add another rule. So here we will use a text based rule. So when the text is exactly pass, then mark it as green. Okay, so this is done. Next, when the text is exactly pale, then mark it as red. Next, look at number based formatting. So here we have personality score numbers. So if the score is personality score is less than 70, we will mark it as red, and if it is between 70 to 90, then we will mark it as yellow, and if it is 90 plus, then we will mark it as green. So I have selected it. Then let's go to format, then go to conditional formatting. So the first rule was when it is greater than 90, then mark it as deep green. Okay. So this is one rule is done. Let me add another rule. When the score is between 70 and 90, then mark it as yellow. Okay. So let's also mark it. What if it is less than 70? Then mark it as red. These are the three rules applied over here, which you can see. One thing I wanted to demonstrate to you is this. There is a priority relationship among these three conditions. Means this green one value is greater than 90, so it will have higher priority than these two. So what I mean by this, let me demonstrate it here. So technical test score. I am adding another rule here. So let's say is greater than 70, then mark it as green. Okay. I am adding another rule where is greater than 80. Okay. Then mark it as deep, deep green. So here you can see values which are greater than 80 should have been deep green, but none of them has been applied to deep green. Why? Because value which is greater than 70 is also maybe greater than 80 as well, right? Like 85, 88. But the rule which is at the top takes higher priority, and everything is executed based upon that. So if I want to do it like this, so I am making it at top, then you can see value which is greater than 80, it has marked it at deep green, while this is not greater than 80, then it has looked for the next available condition, and then it has formatted it according to this. So I wanted to show you the priority relationship in the conditional formatting. Now I am deleting this all this, and then we will write a fresh rule over here, and we will do a cell referencing. So I am adding another rule. It is G6 to G25. Okay, and I want to highlight everything into green where the value is greater than average, average of the technical test score. So average value is 82.5. Let me write it over average formula for it. Okay. So, so here, whatever value has been highlighted as whatever value is greater than 82.5, which is average, has been highlighted into green. So here I have hard coded it, but we can also reference it with the cell. Okay. So here let's try to reference it with cell G3. Okay. So greater than G3, and we have to give it a equal to sign, and then it will work. I will tell you why we need to do it equal to sign, because conditional formatting understands everything in the format of true and false. So whatever you are writing it over here in the format rules, the end result of that should be true or false. So whatever values or end results will satisfy true condition, then it will format it accordingly. So what I meant here was greater than. So if this value is greater than G3, then it is returning as true. Okay. So wherever it has returned as true, then it will highlight it as green, and else it will not highlight, depending upon what rules we have set. Okay. Let's move to date based condition. So here I want to highlight these cells. Okay, so I went to format, I went to conditional formatting. Since I had pre-selected the range, it has been populated here. Else you can change it from here, or you can add additional ranges as well. So here the condition is I want to highlight the cells where, sorry, uh, where date is after exact date. So done. So wherever these date values are greater than 1st January 1995, so it has highlighted us in green. So let's do conditional formatting based upon the final status. So if final status would be rejected, we will striking it through. So I am selecting it, right click. So here we would be putting a text condition where text is rejected. So I want to strike through. Uh, as this as well. So I am selecting here none, or we can do an okay. So again I am selecting none. So these are the basic conditional formatting techniques that you can apply. If you want me to cover in details about advanced conditional formatting rules, which is custom based formula, or formatting the entire rows based upon condition in one column, then please comment, and we will prepare a video on that as well. So thank you guys. Thank you for staying tuned with SheetMetric. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to us.